be honest with you, I was thinking, damn, I'm on camera. This is gonna go out.
No,
it's gonna get mad views.
There's no wrong in ever like not knowing something, innit? It's only wrong in pretending to know something.
Exactly.
If you don't know something, that doesn't mean that we're done. Okay,
no, but it wasn't in that sense. It was in the sense of I need to protect my deen.
This ain't gonna be regular communication where we're gonna see you again later.
The answer for this so people know.
It's now, innit?
Yeah, because if I'm like, I don't know, people are gonna think, right, like, is that the case?
It came to you quickly.
Yeah, it just came to me. Alhamdulillah. It came to me. Do you know what I mean? It came to me.
Yeah, man. Big up the Ummah. Yeah, come on, crazy.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. You know what? Like, I'm grateful that I had a father that I had, and that he taught me everything that he taught me. You know, mashallah, he's very, very knowledgeable, very, very knowledgeable. The things that he's taught me, the conversations that we've had, like, he made me, like, my dad made me who I am, the confidence I have in me, everything. He's always taught me, like, no matter what, it doesn't matter. You stand up and you speak truth. And you never be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And my mum taught me, you know, the cooking and the cleaning aspect and all of that. So I got the best of both worlds. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So alhamdulillah, you know. But that interview, I actually thought to myself, yeah, I need to like educate non-Muslims. But when I did that interview, and I was so happy I did it because it opened my eyes. You know who really needs to get educated? Is some of the Muslims.
You know.
Some of the Muslims. And you see, when I talk and I say certain things, they get mad. They don't like what I'm saying. But I don't care. I'm going to keep it real. They don't like it when I'm talking about, like, I touched on the subjects of hadiths. He was like, oh yeah, when you're a Muslim and you leave Islam, you become an apostate and you should be killed. No, brother. No. Where are you getting that from? Yeah, a lot of Muslims say that.
You should be killed still.
No, you shouldn't be killed. You should be killed. And I'll tell you why.
If you've been a brother and you
yeah, and you leave Islam, no, you shouldn't be killed. Listen, I'll tell you why. Let me explain to you why.
Get him now.
There's complicated. If you leave Islam,
where does he live?
Listen. If you leave Islam today, and you become an enemy to Islam, and you become
enemies,
like
you know what happened to enemies.
There you go. It's
whether
like
or not
it's like
today,
treason.
Tomorrow, I'm going.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody from the UK went over to Russia and was a spy, or whatever, that's treason. Like, look what they do to them.
Death.
It's the same thing. But if you was a Muslim and you left Islam and you was quiet about it,
where does he live?
Why should you be put to death? Let me tell you what the Quran says about it. Huh?
Where does he live? Who you sticking up for? I'll go for him tonight.
Who's talking about?
The person that left Islam. Where is he?
No, I don't. There's no one. There's no one I know that left Islam. But what I'm saying is they try to use that as ammunition against Islam. But I'll tell you what the Quran says about it. Now, are you gonna listen to that? People get so mad. I don't care. Are you gonna listen to what Allah said in the Quran, or are you gonna listen to what Sahih Bukhari said in the Hadith, or what the Sahaba said, or what someone? Allah clearly says in the Quran, yeah, there is no compulsion in religion. What does that mean? That means you cannot force someone to become a Muslim or a non-Muslim. Then there's another verse where he says,
you say Allah guides who
he wills.
Guys and misguides.
Allah loves the one who returns.
And misguides.
There's another verse specifically about apostates. And you know what he says? He says, for those who believe and then disbelieve and then believe again and then disbelieve, for them is a grave punishment in the hereafter. He never said nothing about kill them. He didn't say kill them. To take a life is a very big thing. You think Allah wouldn't mention that?
Do you know what? There's more killings that have happened in the name of God than in the name of the devil, innit? So people love to use God's name in foolishness, innit?
Then there's another verse where he says...
You can sit there, you know.
Come sit. Then there's another verse where he says, oh Muhammad, if I wanted the whole of mankind to be a believer, I would have made them a believer. So what are you as an enforcer? Watch over them. So he's basically telling the Prophet ﷺ, even you can't force them. There's no compulsion. Islam's not spread by the sword. Then I give you another example. There's a brother, they call him ibuprofen. I can't remember.
Ibuprofen.
Nah, he's going mind games.
No, I can't believe
he's got tats all over his face, and he's famous. He's got tats all over his face.
Ibupro is a mad name.
Ipro, something like that.
So he took a famous name.
Yeah, I'm sure I saw something about him. Yeah, he was a Muslim, and then he left Islam. Then now he's the biggest. You know what he's doing for Islam? He's a proper... Now, if you would have killed him, he wouldn't have come back to Islam. He wouldn't have been doing what he's doing for Islam.
If he didn't leave, he would have never had to come back.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
He was already. He
came
came back to somewhere
it.
he already was.
He came back to it.
Mashallah, Allah, God's the way he wants to guide.
But no, people want to say, no, it's Sahih Bukhari. It's true. All right, cool. Let me give you something out of Sahih Bukhari. There's a verse in there, yeah? Not a verse, but there's a page in there where he says, now you tell me, do you think this is authentic? And by the way, these people that say these hadiths, they say, what do they say? They say, if I have said anything that contradicts the Quran, take it out of the book and throw it against the wall. These people are saying it themselves. Now, watch this. Watch this. Who's that?
Well, now we still don't know who Maududi is, but go on.
Yeah, so there's a thing in there written saying that, I'm not sure if it was Moses alayhi salam they was talking about, but it was one of the prophets. They were saying that they was in like somewhere where they're washing. I don't know if it's like a hammam, like a wash place or something. They were saying, the Prophet alayhi salam doesn't want to wash with us. Like this is mad to even come out my mouth. Wallah, astaghfirullah, man. They're saying the Prophet don't want to wash with us because one of his testicles is swollen. Right? And wait, it don't stop there. And this is Sahih Bukhari. It don't stop there. It goes on to say he put his clothes on a rock. And the rock started running with his clothes. Have you ever seen a rock running? Then he chased the rock outside naked. And people saw that his testicle wasn't swollen. Astaghfirullah al-Adim. Are you telling me that's Sahih Bukhari? Come on.
Yeah, but like I said,
You couldn't say something.
people, people say a lot of things, innit?
What does that mean though, Chronik? That means that there is some stuff that is in the hadith that is not authentic.
All I know is this, innit? When you're judging people, no one can hear Toba except Allah, innit?
There you go.
So, no matter what you think in your head, or no matter what like, killing someone, you've made a judgment, innit?
What if someone says, I'm not a Muslim, but he's a Muslim, you don't even know? And he gets up for Fajr and he prays and he does everything, but he just don't want to tell you he's a Muslim. You don't know. Unless someone's openly an enemy speaking out against Islam or committing treason.
But even if they're speaking against it, you can't. Yeah, it's still not a bannings. But like I said, there's many misinterpretations. Every deviancy is in the fire. So there's only one straight path, innit?
Yeah.
So on that path, it's like your deen is between you and Allah.
Exactly.
Innit? Only Allah can hear
Exactly.
Tawbah.
Only Allah
definitely
can make
loves the
judgment.
one who returns. So that was to the point of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Somebody leaving and coming back. No, they shouldn't be killed. Maybe that talks there is for some in other countries, innit? Because I'm not sure if that's going on in here. But when I hear these things about brothers fighting brothers and Sunni this and Sufi this and that, I just think to myself, come on, brothers, man. But maybe like they say that there's a beauty in being a born Muslim, and when I speak to born Muslims, they say there's a beauty in being a revert, innit? Because, like I said, I kind of like don't understand bare reasons why brothers fight.
Yeah.
But I see that if you're born in it, there's a lot of generational curses that are passed down. And to non-Muslims looking on, they might judge Islam or that by the actions of people, and that's the main thing to wrap that one up, is that like people are people, innit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so people will make mistakes. Leaving Islam is a mistake, innit? So look, the brother realised himself, he's came back. So Allah guides who he wants to guide, and misguides who he doesn't, innit?